What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Minecraft Tekkify. Now, I went on and skipped along and got some things knocked out. You see, I started building a little temporary house over here, and we're going to go ahead and work on that, plus a little bit more today. Now, in between episodes, I went on and made some better tools through Tinker's Construct, and you see I've got some of these lovely eucalyptus trees going. As they were abundant in the area, it was pretty easy to find saplings for it. But I wanted to go ahead and get some eucalyptus trees in place. Now, one of the items I made was an iron lumber axe. I'm jumping forward. Let me just go ahead and start from the beginning here. What actually happened was I recorded an episode and somehow managed to delete the raw video files prior to editing. And that was, a very smooth move on my part. Anyway, I went on and added to my Tinker setup by throwing in a tool forge. Now, the tool forge is going to allow you to create some nifty items like the hammer, the lumber axe, the excavator, the scythe, the cleaver, and the battle axe. I went on and made a hammer and a lumber axe, as they're both very important for the gathering process. Now, let's go ahead and move on in. Now, we got these apple oaks, which aren't producing any apples. Here's the lumber axe. Bam! It essentially takes out the entire tree. It's not tree capitator. It's just going to take out the wood. It's going to leave the leaves behind, but it will take out all the wood, even the trees like the eucalyptus tree here. See, let's get rid of this one. It's going to go ahead and clear that entire tree out, or all of the wood from the tree, even all the parts that are spread around. As you see, the eucalyptus trees can grow in a crazy manner. It's going to clear all the wood out of those trees, and then, of course, the leaves are just going to naturally fall away. Now, we do have, we'll have a few more eucalyptus saplings, but I don't really need them, so I'm not going to stick around and gather those up. Now, in my exploration around the immediate area, I went and kind of tried to gather up a lot of the saplings that were out there, just so I could get a different variety of trees growing closer to home. Of course, I'd love to get a big redwood a little bit closer, but I'm far away from that possibility right now. See, the redwoods are just pretty damn cool. Anyhow, let's go ahead and move on. I'll gather up a few of these eucalyptus saplings. I did pick up a few more saplings. I got some jungle saplings, some rubber saplings, mundane larch saplings. The mundane larch was, there was a sapling in that forestry chest in the village. So I went on and planted that one, grew it up, got some more mundane larch saplings, then of course birch and oak. Now, another important thing is I gathered up some fruit. Pam's HarvestCraft has got some awesome fruit in the game. And of course, it just wouldn't be a juice bags Minecraft playthrough if we didn't have some orange trees. I haven't had any sort of orange harvesting going on. Actually, I think it's been since like my original Tekkit series. So it's been quite some time, and I'd love to get some oranges growing again. That is for damn sure. So let's see, what else have I done in the meantime? Oh, I started building out my house. It's going to be a temporary house, not where I end up living long term. But I did start building a house up. So I had a little bit where I could go out and stretch my legs a touch. And I'm going to focus on that a little bit more this episode as well. So without any further ado, let's move right along. So anyway, made some modern improvements to the village as well, like putting in some better stairs and trying to just clean up some of their entryways. In my sapling gathering, I did grab a bunch of blueberry and raspberry bushes and planted them directly around, as it's such a almost hacks for instant food. I started building out a little temporary crib here. Got some chests laid down. In fact, let's free up a little bit more room with some stuff that I'm probably not going to use this episode. see, I'll go ahead and throw my hammer in there. Ooh, and I got a tigerwood sapling too. The tigerwood looks nice. Looks very nice. And some of these iron blocks. I've been trying to keep the iron flowing through my forge so that I didn't really have to think about it, even though I do have a pulverizer and a redstone furnace going. And of course we got iron cooking in there too. And then I made the alloy smelter, that way I could start making some of these energy conduits from Ender IO. The energy conduit is going to require conductive iron, which is going to be made with iron and redstone. You see that's cooking up. We're going to go ahead and get a little bit more going here. So I have some more conductive iron readily available by the time I'm prepared to use it again. The conductive iron, you know, redstone iron ingot, as I just showed, but you do need that alloy smelter before you can get those going. Now, the sun's starting to go down. I have yet to move my bed, so I think I better go take a quick nap, and we'll start the day fresh and see if we can get this village built out just a little bit more. Gonna need to make some more stairs. Let's just head on in, take a quick nap in this crowded-ass little hut that I've decided to take over and make my own. Not quite there yet, but we're getting closer. Done a good bit of mining as well, as you can see. And I don't think there's anything else I'm going to need right away for the purposes of the rest of this episode. Now, I did make some changes to my smeltery, the old Tinker smeltery. I should have mentioned that while I was standing right there. Basically, I took off all the corner blocks so that I could add additional block in height. What this did was gave me quite a bit more allowable storage space. Just keep that stuff going. Now, all right, let's go ahead and take up everything we've got down here. My steam dynamo. I should build a wrench. What the hell am I thinking? I'm wrenchless. And let's get all of these machines picked up and the cabling. Now, of course, wrenches, besides having the ability to pick up automatically, they're also going to be used to turn all of our machines. So it's going to be crucial that I make one here pretty quickly. Let's see if we can't spare a little bit more room. God, these chests are just filled with randomness. Let me go over to my dump chest over here and drop some more of this stuff down. Now, let me just get rid of all the saplings for the meantime, as I probably won't be growing too many trees for just a moment. However, I am going to keep the the oak saplings. I can speak. I assure you I can speak. All right, let's gather up the rest of this stuff. And we're good to go to relocate. Still living off of bread. Now, I've got all those berry bushes close by now, so I'll be able to grab berries whenever I want, but pretty much an unlimited supply of food since I decided to do the hostile takeover on the village here. Now, you see at the back of the room, I've got this little pool of water that I put down, and the reason being is I'm going to go ahead and up to 2 steam dynamos. So I need my aqueous accumulators. Let's go ahead and slap one down right here, and we'll give it a space and put another one right there. These two can just share that water pool in the middle. You're not going to have any problems running out. And then let's get a piece of cabling here and here. Now we're going to be able to go ahead and get those dynamos laid down. They're going to be faced properly, and it's going to be out of the way enough where I'm not going to have to worry too much about space. Now I'm going to have the ability to put a few more machines down. Now, this is obviously not the cleanest install. Oops. Give me some torches. Making sure I keep things lit up here until I get some glowstone going on. But we can now put all of our machines down. Let's go ahead and get, just go ahead and put the alloy smelter down right there. You see it's getting powered. It holds its inventory, so even though I busted it, the iron and redstone didn't pop out there, which is nice. And then a pulverizer and a redstone furnace directly next door. Now, what did I have? I think I had some iron going, some pulverized iron. And I need to get some power going on these steam dynamos. Now, they've got a water supply because the aqueous accumulators are coming right below. So let's go ahead and throw some coal in there to get these bad boys burning. And my redstone furnace is in action and picking up. Now let's go ahead and just let that run for a minute. Got a nice start to the house. Here's the raspberry bushes. Lovely, lovely little raspberry bushes. Still growing. Got a ways to go before we get there yet. But I wanted to talk a little bit about HarvestCraft and some of the available trees. Now, just because I have a extreme need for orange trees, we're going to go ahead and make some of those, and I think I'm just going to pop them down right here for the time being. Let's see, let's get some more area cleared here. I think we'll come out to about that point. Now I'll clean this all up a bit and back and make it a little bit more presentable. But we want to get our orange trees going. So to get those going, you need to find some oranges. Now, the oranges grow from the bottom of the trees, as I'll be able to show you later on. I don't have any immediately growing right here. You're not going to be able to like stand up on top of a mountain and look across the valley and see the oranges from the tops of the trees, because they are going to be hanging directly below the trees, waiting for you to harvest them from there. Now, the orange trees are not going to give up orange saplings. So what we need to do to create some orange saplings is we're going to take oak saplings and oranges, and that should give us our orange saplings. Why did that not work properly? No, let's see. Orange saplings. Oh, a jungle sapling. Derp, I've got the wrong sapling, that's why. Now, I know I do have some jungle wood, or some jungle saplings going right here. All right, so I got my jungle saplings. Now let me go ahead and grab some bones, make up a little bit of bone meal, and then let's try this again with the proper sapling. So we're going to go jungle saplings and orange trees, and there we go. That's going to give us 6 orange saplings. And let's go ahead and get those bad boys planted and see what kind of a product we end up getting off of them. Let's see, let me just throw one right here. And see, I'm not sure if you can bone meal these guys up. It appears that you can. There we go. Now, the oranges are going to be hanging from the bottom of the trees like this. Now, you want to wait until they turn orange because, of course, right now, they're not ripe. That's no good. So let's go ahead and get some more oranges growing. A little close to each other, but that's all right. And I got 4 more orange trees. And I'll just let those come up naturally. Now you see this orange is starting to turn a little bit darker right now. Now what I'll end up doing is clearing off some more space in the back here to get some more orange trees growing, as we're going to have some oranges. Now I'm going to have to find a way. If anyone knows, please put it in the comments below if there's a way to auto harvest with Pam's HarvestCraft here. Am I going to be able to get these oranges off the trees mechanically, or am I going to have to go through and do that manually? I'm still not sure. So let's head on back, grab a couple more items that we want to take over. Number one being my bed. Got to get a bed up in the new crib. And I still need some walls going over there too, to be honest with you. We're pretty lacking on protection at the moment, but it is lit up nice and bright. And let's see, where do we want to throw the bed down at? Where is that bad boy? There it is. Let's just drop the bed right there. Can't sleep yet, but the sun is starting to go down. And I'm liking how it's coming along. See, now here's what I was talking about, about not being able to see the oranges from the tops. Like if you're looking down over a valley, all you're going to see is the leaves up there. You're not going to see the oranges. You need to do it from the ground, and then you're going to see all those oranges there without any problems. Time for a nap? Indeed. Sleepy time. There we go. Now, I did grab some other saplings as, you know, like I said, I want to get a little bit of a variety of wood. The floor I did with eucalyptus and birch, but obviously there's a lot cooler types of wood available in this mod pack that I want to be using. This is just what was readily on hand. As you see, we're just overrun with the birch surrounding the area. So there's going to be a lot of birch in the mix. Things are going to get birchy. Now, on these blueberry bushes, when you first lay them down, they're really small. Let me just grab one here. So say I put a blueberry bush right here. That blueberry bush is going to grow into full size, and then additional bushes are going to be up above. Now, I think I mentioned it, or it may have been in my lost episode, about how I wanted to replace out some of these villagers to get some better trading items. And I've already got a villager now that will trade paper for emeralds. So when I was gathering out, I got myself some sugarcane growing. Now the sugarcane's the same thing. You're gonna, each block is gonna be one sugarcane. And then when you replant them, actually I got more than one off that. When you replant them, we're gonna throw them down there and it's gonna grow 3 high. So we're gonna be good there. Now the sugarcane, of course, you can't plant over here. Got to be right on the water's edge. So I'm going to have the paper with no problems that I'm going to need to trade up things with my villagers. And I need to get these villagers reproducing too, as I've killed a bunch of them off. As you see, it's a little quiet around town. So I definitely need to get some villager reproduction going. And, you know, that, of course, if I trade with them, that's going to get that kick started. Which I actually don't see any villagers right now. I know there's a couple of villagers here. Where the hell are you? I need some children's running around in the village. But there we go. That's where we stand right now. I'm going to have some more village cleanup to do. And I want to get those saplings going for sure. Now I ran out of iron. I finally ran out of iron. What do we got here going next? Aluminum brass. I didn't need to make any aluminum brass ingots, so I'm definitely going to want to get some more ore thrown in the smeltery. That way it is readily available. Now I'm using it for all my smelting purposes. Of course, the aluminum brass is needed to create the casts to make the hammerhead and such like that. And you see I've just threw those guys, the casts, since I poured the iron one. I'm actually missing a cast. Going to be around in one of the chests somewhere. I want to start playing with bees soon too. Bees are another thing that I have neglected to take advantage of in modded Minecraft, and I definitely want to in this series, as you know, who doesn't want to play with bees? Wonderful thing. So that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks again for watching. Click that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments below. What do you want to see in this playthrough? Now, I have been working a little bit with the mod pack creator trying to get 1.7, the 1.7.10 mod pack running at an acceptable level on my machine. So I might, as I mentioned, I was really disappointed I wasn't able to start that mod pack up, but I may end up getting that going pretty soon, in fact, which would be awesome, as I have not yet given Magical Crops its full potential. You know, I've failed myself in the Magical Crops department, and that's a mod that I'm really, really excited about. So that's going to do it for now. Thank you for watching. Click that like button. Please subscribe to the channel, and we'll be back soon. See ya!